imagination becomes creation, but thoughts always became things, especially if you understood the meaning of the words. And I call these Djinn, pride and ego. I know them both well. I stay away from them. I know pride, I know ego. I don't have any one of them. Maybe one time they had me, but once you understand them, let's separate, guys. It doesn't work. Because with that, there's no way you can get past the veil with pride and ego, because no one's better than anyone in, how would I say, the mystical world beyond the veil. This power, everybody has a certain energy. Everybody has a certain power. Everybody has a certain level. Because I got into an argument, a couple of people online about there's not levels to this. What level? There's always a level. Dungeons and Dragons taught me one thing. And we go back in the game. It might sound funny to others, but just hear me out. And I'm going to say this like I told you earlier. I want everybody to listen to me. Before I get any further, I want to say this. As long as you hear me, you will listen to what you want. But as long as you hear me, our job is done. You know, like I said, people that criticize, I don't mind. But remember this, people that criticize are skeptics, and there's no skeptics in the afterlife. So here we are here to learn something, listen to something, and we will take on another level from it, because there's levels to this. Everything has a character sheet. You have a birth certificate, social security number, that's your character. And throughout your life, you evolve to different levels, and that level change your name. 3rd grade, 1st grade, 4th grade, everything has a level. Magic doesn't work without words. Alphabets become words, words become letters, letters become sentences, sentences become paragraphs, paragraphs become books, it becomes knowledge, and there we are. It's us, it's within us, for those who can see it. But for those who are not enlightened, they will be blind forever with ignorance, and ignorance is definitely blissful. Like they say, I can describe to you a strawberry to the finest detail, any one of you in the world, but if you never tasted it, it's meaningless. It may look good, it may smell good, but it's the taste of the quality of the life in a strawberry. Once you bite it, you kill it, and you absorb every part of that life in that strawberry, because everything that you live around has life in it. A bug, a roach, an ant, like where I'm at, people have roaches. They call them bugs. Oh, it's a bug. No, don't kill it. Why don't kill it? It's a bug. It's only there because you left garbage around. It has a home. It has anything with a face, I say, you don't eat, you don't kill. Anything that can run from you and stop and think. A bug, a bee, a mosquito, animal, a human, anything in existence has an entity of identity, of energy, of a life force. One thing I can say about anything in this planet that everybody's connected to, race, color, blood, no, it goes way deeper than that. We all share one thing. That's a life force. We all have a part of it. We all return to the big all when we die. See, everybody thinks, this is my thinking. Creation, a God. Okay, even gods die. That's my personal thing. Now, God created us. Who created the gods? My thing is, it's the idea. Where did the idea come from? That's the God. The idea creates the creation creates the gods create us, the universe, and everything else, and we worship the gods, and the gods get back to the idea. Now, for those such as yourself, Brian, you are one with the idea, but you understand the concept of the God conscience, or that God conscience. The idea is within you. It comes to you like an Akashic thought. Everybody has some type of Akashic thought. People don't even know what Akashic thinking is, or beyond the realms of anything. You know, I fell for this. I had hard times in my life. I'm being honest. I'm being real honest. I left New York to go to Jersey to make a family by myself in another town. It's like jumping from one planet to another planet. I say when you leave a state, you go to another planet. It's a different world because everything's different. Everybody's different. So I had to adapt to that. You know, so by me being alone and loneliness, the walls start talking to you. When your mind starts saying things like, oh, don't trust them, they're doing things behind you. I never understood what that was. So I started looking deep into things, and I lost my job. I got in arguments, had bad scenarios. My relationship went sour. And then being honest, this is where the journey takes off.
Djinn Illuminated is a new book by Brian Barrott. It's the result of a lifetime study in occultism. Barrott has worked with adepts in India, Africa, and the Yemen. This book allows the reader access to the Djinn. Everything within its pages is authentic. This book has been reviewed by occultists such as J.S. Garrett, who believes it's one of the best books ever written on the subject of Djinn. It's also been reviewed by Sufi masters, namely German Quedo Myers, who believes this is a really good book. Moreover, Christine Hart, Sunday Times best-selling author, she writes, "This book is wonderful, a glorious read. It's not for nothing. Brian Barrett has been called the Djinn Master. If you want fame, if you want a better relationship, if you want spiritual awakening, Djinn Illuminated is available on Kindle."